Are you responsible, or at least partly responsible, for your organization's culture? Maybe you're the head of HR or organizational development, and perhaps you've noticed that your leaders aren't having conversations about performance or behavior, and they're actually creating what I call a culture of avoidance. My name is Marlene Chism, and I'm the author of From Conflict to Courage: How to Stop Avoiding and Start Leading. And I built something just for you and for your leaders, and it's called the Performance Coaching Model. It's equipped with 9 skills and learning guides and handouts so that you can teach your leaders how to have conversations that get results. So let's go on the inside of the platform and look around. Well, here's the landing page, and you can find that at theperformancecoachingmodel.com. If you're a senior leader, I'm inviting you to set a meeting with me to get a private tour and a special opportunity. So let's suppose that you've actually enrolled. Here's where you enroll, and here's the login. Once you log in and you get inside, you'll see here's the dashboard. And right in the middle is the overview of the 9 skills that you're going to learn. In the end, you or your leaders will learn a framework for initiating conversations, but each skill can be used alone. On the left, you'll see the white panel with headings that say Welcome, the Foundation, Leadership Clarity, Employee Clarity, and Accountability. If we click on Welcome, you can see that I've already completed those 2 courses. We'll go back to the dashboard. And let's go to the foundation. That's the lesson that says preparing for a conversation. And we'll play a little bit of the video. Part of the problem is that most leaders haven't been taught how to prepare for a difficult conversation. As a result, they procrastinate or they avoid altogether. When they finally get the courage, they get caught up in emotions and interruptions about what's going on instead of remaining clear, calm, and factual. So that gives you an example of what it looks like to watch a video. And this course was created a lot like a LinkedIn learning course in that most videos are under 5 minutes. What that means is that you can go through the course very quickly and then come back and do a deeper dive using learning guides and doing the quizzes to ensure that you have understanding. There's an example of a quiz. I want to share something really important. First of all, most managers never get training on how to have conversations about performance and behavior, and as a result, they avoid altogether, or they wait until the once-a-year performance review, which usually isn't very effective. In fact, a Harvard study says that yearly performance reviews are becoming a thing of the past. That's because getting feedback once a year is not all that helpful, and employees often feel that these numerical kinds of reviews, which are often used, are pretty unfair. Employees feel that narrative feedback is the fairest, especially feedback that includes specific behaviors and actions linked to performance outcomes. This is specifically what we teach in the performance coaching model. So there you have it. I hope you reach out to me if you're considering this for yourself or for your leaders, and we can get a preview inside the course and talk about group rates. And feel free to do another review by going to theperformancecoachingmodel.com.